Hi, Alex Polyak here. NPCs are an important element of GTA because the player constantly interacts with them and gets into a variety of situations, and of course these virtual guys make the game world more alive. But in fact, these are deeper and more unique characters than it might seem at first glance. If you study their phrases more closely, you can find out that each NPC has its own character and story, which allows us to delve even deeper into the world of GTA San Andreas, as well as learn a lot of interesting, funny, and even creepy facts. Many thanks to my good friend Elena, who was researching NPCs and shared her material with me. In this video, we will talk about 3 characters, and perhaps other residents of San Andreas will be considered in the following videos. The first character we will meet is a well-known resident of the countryside. He even appears in the game's plot, for example. In one of the missions, he and his friends rob a liquor store. Also, a character named Benny with the same appearance appears in the mission Key to Her Heart, playing the role of the lover of the depraved Millie. Outside of missions, this NPC can be found in rural areas, in Red, Flint, and Whetstone counties. Sometimes he can say this,
"I still got 3 teeth."
And these words really make sense, because if you look closely at his face, you can see those 3 teeth. From other phrases of the character, you can understand the reason for his frightening appearance.
Mom and Pop were close cousins. Inbreeding ain't so bad. You been arrested for incest too?
And I will remind you that despite his appearance and voice, judging by the name of the game file, this is a young guy, not an old man. He has a rather strange life, and here are some facts about it.
Sometimes I still wet the bed. Grandpa got caught in a pig pen. You ever killed a dog?
Some other phrases also emphasize the image of a hillbilly. For example, he does not like city dwellers and despises education.
Get a city boy and make him suffer. Look at you with that fancy crap. You ever read a whole book? I hate school, makes folks dumb.
He often mentions pigs, as if it has a special meaning for him, and he can even call CJ a piglet.
Careful, Piggy. Did Piggy make it? You like pink pigs?
However, if you continue listening to his lines, the whole pig thing starts to make more sense, and at the same time, disgusting sense.
Those little curly tails drive me nuts. You like a big fat hog? People say swine is fat, huh? Love my piggy. Go screw your own pigs. Some call it a sin, but I love it. Love my piggy.
He really is very obsessed with pigs and has sexual feelings for them. I think it's time to move on to the next character. So, this is the girl known as a reference to Sharon Stone's role in the movie Basic Instinct. This is the lady CJ flirted with in the Mission Just Business. Outside of missions, she is found in the rich areas of Los Santos and Las Venturas. Judging by her statements, you can understand that she lives on the money of a rich father.
Daddy paid my credit card bills again. Thank God my daddy bought the college. Do you know who my father is?
She also mentions that she was in Europe and that she loves expensive clothes.
I just so enjoyed my time in Europe. I like GTA San.
She has a personal bodyguard, a driver, an analyst, and other people whose work apparently is also paid for by Daddy.
My bodyguard will get you for this. Help! Where's my chauffeur? I can't breathe. Someone call my analyst, quick! My publicist will hear of this.
This girl is very concerned about her appearance. In various lines, she expresses concern about this.
Now I'm gonna have to get another pedicure. I love dressing up like a princess. Thought I'd never see myself in the mirror again. How's my hair? How's my hair?
She disdains less well-off people and openly expresses it.
Out of my way, poor people! Oh, I know. I blame the poor people. I'm I'm too good for this! I was born rich! Sad for you. You're poor, huh?
And her other lines make it clear that this girl may be famous.
Are you some sort of paparazzi? Is this being taped for TV? Don't you recognize me?
This may be a reference to Sharon Stone as a famous actress, but some other lines generally resemble the character of Catherine from Basic Instinct because she is also a spoiled and arrogant girl who loves drinking, sex and parties, and has a large fortune inherited from her parents. By the way, the plot of the film takes place in California in the 1990s, just like the plot of GTA San Andreas.
Drinks on this one for the rest of the night. Have you ever had sex on camera? Let's go somewhere private, you and me. I'm off to party in Vinewood anyways.
Now let's talk about the homeless man who can always be found on Grove Street and in the surrounding area. Every player has encountered him at some point, but what kind of person is hiding behind this NPC? Let's find out. From his lines, you can learn that he was once a successful athlete.
I was welterweight champ in '68.
But his life did not work out. His wife left him, and he was never able to achieve his dream.
My wife up and left for San Fierro. I had a dream, and it died in San Andreas.
He became a tramp a few years after his athletic success in 1968. Given the game's plot, his life became like this in the early 70s.
Another 20 years on Earth as a bum.
Unfortunately, he has big problems with food.
The liverwurst was green, but I ate it anyway. Burger shop burgers tasty even in the dumpster. Craving a zebra bar. My stomach is rumbling.
Given his lifestyle, it's not hard to guess that another big problem is hygiene.
Something died in my underpants. I can't even masturbate anymore. I got crabs the size of baseball. Stinks like my underwear.
But despite everything, he still dreams of meeting his love.
When will I find true love?
The tramp has religious views and even believes that he can become an angel.
I'm already saved. Are you? Go ahead, shoot. That'll get me to heaven. I was gonna be an angel, you idiot. St. Peter, is that you?
And there are also some very strange lines.
No, but Satan told me it's not bad. Plenty of aliens to catch, gotta run. The apocalypse is near. Oof, oof.
Most likely this tramp is slowly starting to go crazy. It's a pity that the game does not have an option to give him a few dollars, so all we can do is wish him luck. So we met 3 residents of the state of San Andreas. If you want to know the stories of other NPCs, support this video with a like, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon.